The rain lashed against the window like 1,000 tiny whips, each drop a reminder of the storm brewing inside me. I hadn't slept in days, not since the news shattered my fragile peace. Innocent man freed after 10 years, evidence tampering suspected. The words burned into my retinas, a glaring accusation from a past I'd tried to bury. I thought I'd locked away my sins, but now they were clawing their way back, threatening to unravel everything I built. My name is Steve Barco, and this is my history. 10 years ago, I was a detective, damn good at it, too. The city knew my name, I closed cases others couldn't touch. But there was one that broke me, a string of murders, each victim left with a single red rose. The suspect was Victor Graves, a man with a smile that could charm the devil and eyes that promised death. I had him cornered, but the evidence? Thin as a whisper. He'd walk free, and I couldn't let that happen. So, I planted a blood-stained knife in his apartment. Victor went down, the city cheered, and I walked away with a medal, and a secret that gnawed at my soul. I quit the force after that, retreating to a quiet life with my daughter, Emily. She was my anchor, her laughter the only thing keeping the guilt at bay. But that night, as the rain drummed its relentless beat, the phone rang, shattering the silence. Hello? My voice was a rasp, barely audible. Steve Barco, a distorted voice hissed. I know what you did. Meet me at the old warehouse on 5th Street, midnight. Come alone, or your secret's front page news. The line went dead. My hands trembled as I grabbed my coat, the weight of my past pulling me toward the abyss. The warehouse loomed like a tomb, its shadows swallowing the dim streetlight. I stepped inside, the air thick with dust and decay. Show yourself, I demanded, my voice echoing. A figure emerged, hooded and faceless. You framed Victor Graves. Planted evidence. Yes, I admitted, throat tight. But he was guilty. I know he was. Doesn't matter. You broke the law. Now you'll pay. What do you want? I asked, dread pooling in my gut. Confess. Publicly. Or I expose you. Anger flared. Who are you to judge me? The figure stepped closer, eyes blazing with grief. Victor Graves killed my sister. And because of you, he's still out there. I froze. What? Victor's been in prison. No, they snapped. The man you framed was innocent. Victor walked free, and you never even noticed. My world tilted. But the new evidence, it freed the innocent man. Fabricated, the figure said. By me. To force your hand. I staggered back, mind racing. Why not just expose me? They hesitated, and that's when I saw it, the crack in their armor. You're hiding something. Who are you? The hood fell, revealing Laura Hayes, my former partner. Her face was a mask of pain and resolve. Laura? I gasped. What the hell? I'm sorry, Steve, she said. There's more at stake. Victor's tied to a corruption ring, high-up players in the force. You've got evidence that can bring them down. I blinked, remembering the recording I'd kept, Victor talking to a shadowy official, plotting their next move. I do. But I was too scared to use it. Then use it now, she urged. We can end this. But you have to confess. Before I could answer, the warehouse door exploded open. Armed men stormed in, guns blazing. Freeze! Laura lunged, but a bullet caught her chest. She crumpled, blood pooling as I screamed, no. Find the recording, she gasped, then went still. The men advanced, but I slipped into the shadows, years of instinct kicking in. I escaped, Laura's words burning in my mind. Days later, I pieced it together. The recording exposed Victor and the police commissioner, a web of corruption using him as their enforcer. My framing of an innocent man had disrupted their plans, but they'd silence me, until now. I handed it to a journalist. Confessed my sins, and watched the story erupt. They arrested the corrupt officials, and Victor faced justice at last. I turned myself in, trading my freedom for redemption. In my cell, I found a strange peace, knowing I'd made things right. This is my history, but it's not the end. Shadows still linger in my past, waiting to be dragged into the light. And when they are, you'll be the first to know. If this story gave you chills, don't forget to subscribe and join us next week for another unforgettable tale.